Chapter 463. Tonight was destined to be extraordinary and lively. On one side, Katza had everyone's jaws dropping with his abnormal behavior. On the other side of the city, Sean was with Alan, and they hurriedly returned to the Baker family house with 3 stalks of century-old purple ginseng. Sean was disappointed that he had failed to win the 500-year-old purple ginseng at the auction. He huffed that the century-old purple ginseng was not as good as the 300-year-old ginseng, but thanks to Alex, he didn't have to spend $100 million on that. Sean bought the 3 ginsengs from Alan's friend for $4 million, whereas Alex had spent $100 million on the 500-year-old purple ginseng. He felt a lot more at ease when he thought about all the money he saved. At this moment, all he hoped for was that the Baker family's improved prescription would cure his penile dysfunction. Because of the importance of this medicine to the Baker family, the entire family members were present, including Mike Baker, the head of the Baker family. He came to the huge living room to supervise the process, limping weakly. Mike was 60-something years old. He wore a suit, his hair was all gray, his face was wrinkled, he was swaying and limping as he walked, and he couldn't even stand up straight. This was the result of hypersexuality when he was young, and it had taken its toll on his body. Professor Drake, the chief pharmacist of the Baker family, was instructing his assistants to set up the equipment in the living room. A microreactor, an extractor, and a centrifuge were placed for the preparation of the new prescription. Although they couldn't get their hands on the 500-year-old purple ginseng, Professor Drake decided to try his refining with the century-old ginseng. If this medicine had to use the 500-year-old purple ginseng as its ingredient, it would be difficult to mass-produce the medicine as the ingredient was too expensive and too rare to come by. However, if he could prove that century-old ginseng or perhaps the lower-grade ginseng could be used in refining this medicine, the production capacity could be greatly enhanced. And the cost could be greatly reduced. Everyone in the Baker family was very excited. If the medicine could be produced smoothly and had the expected curative effect, it would surpass the performance of Viagra. In fact, the Baker family might even become a world-class pharmaceutical company with this medicine. Viagra, a chemical compound called sildenafil, had a very good effect on the treatment of erectile dysfunction. Epifil, the well-known pharmaceutical company, received the patent of sildenafil and had increased its market value by tens of billions of dollars because of the drug. Most importantly, the Baker family's prescription would not only improve sexual functionality, but it could also regulate and improve their physical function. The effect would be better than that of Viagra. They would make a hell of a profit once they launched the drug globally. On the other hand, Sean couldn't care less about the profit margin and whatnot. All he could think of now was that if the drug could cure him, he had to get a few beautiful ladies and have fun with them for 5 days and 5 nights. He had almost died of frustration and agitation over the past few weeks. He eyed Professor Drake nervously as the man worked in full concentration. Professor Drake first weighed and distinguished the precious medicinal materials one by one, putting them into the centrifuge accordingly. Professor Drake was a renowned expert in integrated traditional Japanese and Western medicine in the country. In his opinion, the traditional method of boiling and brewing in Japanese medicine would waste the ingredients in a significant amount and decrease the ingredients' purity. Hence, with the preparation of reactors, centrifuges, and other equipment in Western medicine, the effective ingredients in the material could be well preserved and purified. Mike could see that Sean was nervous, thus, he smiled and said, "Mr. Richard, this is a newly improved formula based on the top-secret prescriptions of our Baker family. Under Professor Drake's scrutinized calculations and speculations, he has eliminated all the toxic side effects of the ingredients. It will be a genuine magical elixir. I can assure you, after taking the medicine, it will cure your disorder in no time." Sean grinned in excitement. "Yes, that's awesome. I hope the drug will not disappoint me." Mike patted his chest and said, "Don't worry, Mr. Richard. I'm sure the medicine can cure you. I was alive and kicking with this magical drug even before the improved formula, so, I bet you can even enjoy your time with more than 10 girls a night.